What's uppers puppers? Hope you've had supper. Welcome back and welcome front, my friends. Dude, take a look at this. This is what Shozy sent me recently, and it's KS01 Bless. And yep, it is a Fort Max kind of replacement head. I mean, what it really is well, actually it doesn't show you back here. It's a tiny legend scale Cerebros. This is the other version. This is the all gray version, and you can see the sculpt work is phenomenal. But at the same time, size comparison wise, yeah, look at the difference. But through this adapter, it can actually plug in on the Titan Master. I think it's too small. Some folks like it. I personally think it's a little bit too small, but I'll just kind of put that there for reference. And this is another color version of it. That one is an all gray version, and I'm not sure if that's from like a cartoon, and I'm not sure if this is the toy version. But it looks to have like all the same accessories and stuff like that, all the same bits. You can see that he has this like blaster, this giant blaster, and it is compatible with your Fort Max. It'll fit in his hand, and it does require a little bit of assembly, and there is a little like radar dish over there as well. The robot is right here, very, very nice legend scale robot, and he has some like vanity hands and stuff, but let's pop this guy open. But yeah, I just want to say, yeah, I hope everyone's doing super duper well. And my bad, dude. Dude, why can't I open this? Okay, and if you do, sorry about that cutaway. I had to step away for a second, but anyway, let's take a look at this guy. As I mentioned before, that blaster that he has, totally compatible with Fort Max. It's just a tiny bit smaller than the blaster that the DNA guys put on. DNA? Yeah, I think it's the DNA guys. But yeah, like it has all like the same handle gripping and stuff like that, so it'll work no problem. Pretty basic. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. There isn't a ton of paint. I don't think there's any paint. I'm not really sure where that red is coming from. If that's paint or if that's like a separate piece, I don't know. But very basic, but nonetheless, it is what it is, and it suits its purpose. So I'm gonna move that to the side, and I'm gonna snack on this. Just kidding. This thing, the giant radar dish, looks good. Decent amount of detail. Not the craziest thing in the world. Operates off of 5mm. I do like this though. I like how this kind of looks like a base or something like that. Very, very cool. And adds to the kind of like the city motif we have going on with Fort Max. The little robot comes with his own little blaster, and he comes with a shankity shank. And what I didn't know is that the blade is used to cinch the arms together in the back. And yeah. And I guess those are the two areas. Yep. I don't know how it's done. I don't know. There are several folks who told me about that. I haven't figured it out, but anyway. Yeah, so we got that blade. We got the blaster, and then now we're going to take a look at the bot. I've heaped it. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I was setting stuff down to the side, and everything was kind of like spilling everywhere. But anyway, so this guy, let me try to get the focus on him first. There we go. I have heaped tons of praises on this guy, and I will continue to do so. I think he is phenomenal in this robot mode. I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but these guys, I feel like they wanted to appeal to both New Age and Magic Square collectors. And so part of this feels like New Age, part of it feels like Magic Square. I would say it feels closer to New Age because of like the diecast and the heft and the paint apps that I do see. But I don't know. It could also kind of like pass for Magic Square. There's a ton of diecast over here. I think this is all diecast. I can feel it. It feels kind of like cold to the touch. And I think that's about it. The most worrisome area was this. When I was trying to slide this up and down, and I can feel it. Like, you see that? Yeah, that's not great. And it was, oh, you know what? This one has a better. This one was a little bit easier, but it still has that same wonkiness, dude. This is, it won't go like all the way. This is probably the worst part of the engineering, because like one, not only is it not coming up, it's on thin plastic. So like, I'm like, dude, where do I grip this. There we go. That was not comfortable. That was not a good feeling getting it up there. There was some type of something inside there that we had to traverse. And I mean, but their sculpt work is dope. I mean, look at the face. There's like these soft touches on there. Yeah, dude, the face looks phenomenal. There's a lot of emotion there, and I like it. There's this kind of like stoicness about it. You know, I'm forgetting how this all like transforms. I mean, yeah, we could bust out the manual, but we could also take a look at that other head that we have. Oh yeah, and here, let me show you the head. It's a tiny little headmaster, and like they've done their best to put like little markings for the face and stuff like that. But yeah, even I'm having difficulty getting this all on camera. But yeah, arms don't move, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, it's a tiny little guy, and for what it's worth, I think they did a pretty good job. And no, it does not rely on this tiny head to connect it into the bot. He actually has where'd I put that? There's a neck stand that you connect over here. And I actually was wondering if they're going to make kind of like a proper, their own scale Fort Max from this. That I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so they do have that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go through like the full transformation and all, but here, let's kind of like rely on this. I couldn't figure out how to cinch the arms together. I know folks are telling me that you use the sword, and it looks like there's like tabs over here to do that. Give me 1 second. You know what? Let me try to just lock the focus here. That's better, right? Way cleaner. But yeah, there was something about the legs that I remember where like this comes off, and that's probably to allow this to kind of like all come in here. But it says the leg goes the other way. So does this spin? Yeah, I'm starting to kind of remember it. Like there's these little flaps. You know what? I guess the entire waist is supposed to spin and not just the thigh. So we'll kind of put this back. Yeah, so I did a couple of things like out of sequence. Me grunting and breathing and stuff like that is just because I'm terrified of like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to break this toy. I don't want to hurt him. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. This is gonna come down. Yeah, that looks all about right. I think that was about it. And then these come down after that side goes up. And then this bit moves up. I know. This is not very clean. I know. So it goes like this, and was that it? I don't know, man. Something seems off. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to tab the back of that leg into that little slot. But yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys typically buy third-party stuff, you purchase things from like overseas, like check out Shozi. I mean, yeah, granted, of course, this is a plug. They're my sponsor and stuff like that. But dude, I've shopped at a lot of different online stores for stuff from China. I think Shozi is the best, dude, and that's why I continue to engage in business with them. I mean, there are a lot of good ones. Like TF Safari is also good too. But me personally, I really, really like Shozi. I think they go out of their way to make sure that your product arrives to you in one shape. Like they have corner protectors on their box. And I ordered a very, very, very expensive piece from them. That's almost $600, and it's huge. And when that thing arrived, it didn't have any dings whatsoever. And so anyway, all right. So here we have the normal version. So shopshozistore.com. So yeah, here's a normal version, and here is the standard version, or toy version, cartoon version. I don't know, man. But look. The heads look phenomenal. Like the sculpt work is great. It is just grand. Hey, Grand Maximus. I wasn't thinking of that, but yeah, I love the deep set eyes. I love the sculpt. I love the lips, actually. I like the lips a lot. And for what this is worth, like, yeah, man, it transforms the same way as like all the other heads and stuff. And so nothing terribly new about it. But this is the only scary part for me. Otherwise, like, I think it's done really, really well. I think they hit a really good sweet spot between Magic Square and New Age. And also for folks who bought like maybe a secondhand Fort Max that doesn't have a head, these are good options. Another good option is actually that KO, the KO Takara Fort Max head that's popping around. It's like $20. These are close to like $40, I think. They were 35 or 40. But the best thing is, like, dude, we have options. We have so many options, you know. So it's a great time to be a toy collector, a TF fan, and yeah. You watch all this way to the end of the video, just want to say thanks, you know. You guys are the ones that actually help these videos get in rotation. For the folks who drop off after a first minute, they kind of do the opposite. I mean, I still appreciate everyone's views, but yeah, for all of y'all who are here to the end, y'all are legends, and I appreciate y'all deeply. But anyone who really spends their time and watches these videos, yeah, thank you so much, okay? I will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.